Okay, y'all, this is going to be an interesting video for some of you. So, you're probably wondering what is in this bag here? Okay, you see those two items there? Those are wrapped up items, and we're going to pretty much assume that those are coffee mugs. Okay, so let's begin here. The video is going to be called The Coffee Mug Narcissist. Now, don't think I'm petty, y'all, because I'm not petty. The narcissist is. Okay, these are coffee mugs that the narcissist neatly wrapped up, y'all. Look, very neat. Each one is wrapped up in a black bag. I guess this is this narcissistic person's way of showing kindness, showing me that they don't want my nice looking coffee mugs scratched up or something. However, these coffee mugs were left at a narcissistic residence, right? I want to point this out. When narcissistic people say things like they're lonely, they're all alone, all of this baiting you in just to, even if you just go attend to them, watch a movie, make a vegetable platter, bring some food, show them a new cleaning supply, introduce them to that, whatever you want to do. So check this out, y'all. This is the way I do things. So remember, I give real live examples. These coffee mugs that are neatly wrapped up in these black wrappings or black plastic bags, hopefully you can see those. I never asked for these back. Okay. I did not leave a wallet, expensive coat, jacket, or anything of that nature. So, what I did before I got these coffee mugs back, I replaced the coffee mugs with these two mugs right there. See? Okay, so I replaced them. The narcissistic person does not know that. All they know is, the lady did not ask for the coffee mugs back. Okay, and that's what you got to stop doing. You got to stop asking narcissistic people for stuff, y'all, because that's a trap. So when you don't ask for stuff, it makes them wonder. And what they do is use the situation to be spiteful, mean, or whatever. So suddenly I get this text saying that they're going to return the coffee mugs and put them at my front door. Now, check out the disrespect in this. This is the difference between the narcissistic way of doing things and the empathic way. So, let's start here. I'm empathic, you leave something at my house. I'm going to call you, right? The same way I called you to get a right or a way to come to your house. Okay? So I'm going to call you and say, by the way, your coffee mugs are here. Where would you like me to bring these to? I want to bring you your coffee mugs. But see, this is the narcissistic way of avoidance. They love to bait people in, play the sympathy plea, play victim, and then you try to go out of your way to be nice. And they don't understand how to respond to kindness. Because at the end of the day, this is what happened. This person most likely is not a full-blown narcissist in some of their ways, but very narcissistic. So remember, when you're dealing with narcissistic people, they're spiteful, mean, conniving, troublemakers. There's an inherent wickedness, ungrateful, unappreciative, naturally can easily become bad natured in any single time, at any single moment, in an instance, the switch up game. So, but this is how I did it. See, it didn't matter. I mean, these are glass coffee mugs. So, hey, they're an investment. Two of these mugs here that I got back were approximately anywhere from $30 to $40. So, hey, I want them back. I take good care of my things. So, I'm not saying I'm not grateful to have them back, but check out what was done too. I also gifted the narcissistic person with a cleaning supply, multi-purpose cleaning supply. You could use it to clean your toilet, clothes, fabric, your furniture, whatever. It's multi-purpose. It won't bleach the items. So when I was at the narcissistic person's home, he or she was like, well, I don't want that. You can take that back. And I'm like, no, it's a gift. I don't. Basically, if I give you something, don't just hand it right back. I'd rather you put it in the toilet. That's just rude. But of course, that's their nature. That's another trait that they have is rudeness. So this narcissistic person sends me this text. Your mugs are at your front door, right? Guess what was in the bag with it, y'all? The multi-purpose cleaning item, right? Now, I already knew something was up because of all the avoidance and of course this narcissistic person is very shameful of their behavior because this is another thing they do when you enter their home environments after they've claimed that they're so lonely. They have these angry outbursts. Okay, these unpredictable angry outbursts. Okay, they're just naturally angry people. And what happens is, in many cases with y'all too, you've matured. Narcissistic people don't. That's why I'm doing this video. Look, this made his or her day. It just did. I mean, they got some kind of thrill out of, I'm going to get these mugs back to her. But it didn't really matter because I already had an agenda. I know not to leave my wallet there. See these brand new mugs behind here? And I don't collect these. I just have two of these glass mugs that I had, which is the ones that were returned right here. Now I have four. And I don't mind having four because there's actually enough people that are in my household usually that can use these. Okay. And then they have different decorations on them. I mean, you can't see the decorations, but this is just how life works. I mean, but see, this is the thing. A lot of times you focus on this. Oh, well, he or she is so nice. Look how they wrapped them all up neat. That's a game, y'all. You got to focus on the pettiness. And see, narcissistic people, the thing, a lot of y'all and me, I'm going to add myself to this. You do your best to get rid of the sociopaths, psychopaths, and full-blown narcissists. But those narcissistic people, this is what it means to be narcissistic. You're not high enough on the spectrum to be actually diagnosed, but you have very little empathy. It's only a drop of empathy there. And most of the time, that drop of empathy is not working properly. It's just a small amount of empathy. And that can deteriorate over time. But this is what happened in this situation. This narcissistic person wants a reaction. And I am reacting. But the way I'm reacting now is I am a YouTuber. Okay? And my total views are what? I think I'm almost at 58,000 views total. Okay? So every video won't get a lot of views, but I'm a small YouTuber. So this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm reacting. I'm reacting by showing you the behavior and helping you understand the appropriate reaction. So if this happens to you and there's a coffee mug situation, and I don't just drink coffee out of these mugs, these are 12-ounce mugs. And I drink things like sweet tea, organic lemonade, and sometimes a cold latte. And sometimes I will drink and sip out of one of these mugs on occasion, even when I'm doing a video. So, what I'm trying to teach you is the appropriate reaction. The narcissistic person, when they're annoyed and there's been a bad experience at their home and they did not feel in control because you did not give them the explosion, okay? And then a lot of times narcissistic people, y'all, when they armed and they got weapons, they want you to give them an explosion so they have a reason to shoot you, y'all. That's why a lot of people get shot and killed by these freaking nutcases, okay? And I don't do that type of stuff. I know and I understand when someone is armed and they're narcissistic that I'm not trying to get myself shot. But this is the bottom line. Throughout life, you're always going to have to work and discard and understand that you're always going to be under an attack. You can get rid of as many narcissists and sociopaths and psychopaths as you want to, right? But there's still more that's in your current existence, even if it's just this one, this coffee mug narcissist, right? And at this point, we're going to escalate the finding to narcissist. This is a narcissist. We're going to stop calling this particular person narcissistic. Let's just call this a narcissist. And the reason we're going to have to do that is because this video is now into 12 minutes. So the more time, the more likely they are narcissists. And also another thing I did when I got this text saying that the coffee mugs were at the door, when I found that the cleaning stuff was in it too, actually, let me take that back. When I got the text, I didn't respond because I knew something was up. You could feel their dirty behavior. You already know when somebody narcissistic talking about they dropping some off at your door, it's something up that ain't cool anyway. Look at how the narcissist wrapped them up all neat. It's too bad that their brain can't be wrapped up as neat as these coffee mugs. But see, remember, I'd already replaced them. I didn't ask for them back. I replaced them. Okay? I ain't that broke where I can't replace stuff like this. Now, it would be a little bit more costly for me to replace this leather chair that I'm doing this video in. See this leather? Okay, that's maybe a little bit more costly, but I got coffee mug money. And like I said, I don't collect them. I'm not hoarding coffee mugs. I only have a few. So now I have 4 coffee mugs. And they all each have a different decoration on them. One is decorated in like pink, blue, you know, like them summertime colors. The other one's just white. This one's white and this one has like outdoor stuff on it, something to that effect. But yeah, this is how it works out. And this is just, you know, some of y'all, you dealing with coworker situations, just people with bad attitudes, y'all, and they trying to get a reaction and they're just trying to get attention. Okay, and this is the coffee mug narcissist. And some of y'all done went through the same type of stuff. Some of y'all done went through it to where when they return your stuff, it's all broke up. It's all broken, scratched up. However, sometimes you get back what you ditch out. And one of the things that I've always done, this was a narcissistic person where I even was able to, in my time of need, say there's a vehicle problem, use their vehicle for a couple of weeks, right? That's how much I was trusted because I take care of people's things. I always cleaned their car. If my car was in the shop, and I took very care of their car. If I drop anything in your home, I don't care if it's a carrot, I pick it up. I clean behind myself. So basically, I got back in return what I ditch out. My stuff is neatly packed. Most likely it is not scratched. Most likely it is not scratched or anything like that. So make it a habit of taking care of people things when you use their things. So if they return your things, they may safeguard your things. But don't let this safeguarding get to you. So in this case, I don't care how somebody claiming they by themselves and they lonely and this and that. They got all these issues. See, because sometimes it's those small things that make you just say, I'm done. It's one thing when you go over somebody's house that's narcissistic, the selfish, ungrateful things that they do. I don't want to eat the carrots and cucumbers and tomatoes. I'm a meat lover. Yeah, I just prefer to eat meat. I like to eat a lot of meat. So the narcissistic person's bragging about they eating people that's been murdered. Okay, they eating living beings. Well, they're eating things that were living beings that were murdered. So, okay, basically, the narcissistic person bragging about eating a bunch of murder victims, which is these animals. I eat meat, y'all. But yeah, you eat meat. I prefer to eat the vegetables. I'm low end on the meat. And I thank goodness for that because I can put on some weight. So the more meat I eat, the bigger I'm going to get. And of course, I lost 18 pounds. Y'all have heard me talk about that in other videos if you're a regular watcher here at Advanced Insight. However, this is how the narcissistic person was talking when I was visiting the narcissist's home. And like I said, I'm just going to up it a notch or two. You got to be a narcissist to do something like this. You know, to just take out your anger and to even behave in that kind of way when you have a visitor, you know, just to end things on such angry terms because things are not going the toxic way that you want. And to be honest, in this case, y'all, this narcissistic person doesn't like that I don't react to things in the way I used to. This is someone I've known for many, many years, y'all. You know, it's kind of like one of those things. You got those narcissistic people that's in and out your life. You've known them 10 years, 20 years, things like that. I mean, I've known this person for quite a while. And this just proves how the behavior gets worse. But see how my behavior got better? Because look, pay attention to this. Let this soak in, y'all. I had not asked for these mugs back. I didn't text nobody and say I'm in poverty and I need these coffee mugs back. Didn't do none of that. These are brand new. These two items right here still have the little directions or whatever, that little slip that be on the inside of the mug. Right here, I replaced them. And lo and behold, see that narcissistic person feel your energy. She must have got her some more coffee mugs. Let me return these for she get her some new stuff. Uh-huh. Yeah, I got some new stuff. And then I ain't even opened these yet. Haven't even opened these. I'm considering taking these and throwing them in the woods by my house. But I'm not going to do that because I don't litter. And what's that going to solve? Why let a narcissistic person make me destroy my own property that I invested in? This is an investment. All of these mugs total about, let me see, that one's like 23, about 35. So this is about $70 worth of mugs, anywhere from $70 to $80 worth of mugs. And so instead of pitching my stuff in the woods or breaking it, if I don't want them, I could sell them to somebody or donate them or give them away. Do something more positive, basically. But yeah, 20 minutes in. So this is the Coffee Mug Narcissist. And so this is the thing. This is why I do these videos. Because remember, I give real live examples. Y'all, I met some nuts in my time. This is a nut, right? See how this nut wrapped this stuff up? It's real neat, ain't it? This is a nut. You cannot help a nut. So what I'm going to do is help myself. This is another narcissistic friend / loved one that I will be discarding. I will be discarding. Because see, this is what nuts do. They wrap this stuff all neat. You replace your own coffee mugs. You didn't want it back. But this nut will come back. This is why you have relationships, even if it's just with your coworkers. This is someone that I no longer let in my home. However, I had a kind enough heart because this individual is basically somewhat in a mild state of depression. So I had enough heart to reach out. That's just the kind of heart I have. But this is the Coffee Mug Narcissist. And then when narcissists and narcissistic people, when you get to the point and you don't let them come over no more, they wonder why. Look at this. And remember, the cleaning item that's in a spray bottle was put on top of the mugs and replaced. Not replaced, but returned. And I already told the person, I don't want the cleaner back. I mean, here, take it. It's a gift. I didn't want it back. I'd rather that the person flushed it down the toilet. But what narcissistic people do that's severely ill and a full-blown narcissist will do, they have to spite you. See, you're a natural giver and you know how to love. And they hate that about you. Who she thinks she is, making a vegetable platter. And the narcissistic person told me while I was eating, well, at least you like vegetables. But I'm a meat lover. Yeah, you like to eat a lot of living beings that was murdered. You like to eat excessive amounts of living beings that was murdered. I don't. I just eat a little bit of the living beings that was murdered. Because I'm eating meat sometimes too, but this narcissist really had to brag about that. But what I did was spared my life because this nut probably is capable of blowing my brains out. See how the Lord is so good to me and made me and allowed me to still make it back to do this video about this nut. I don't know what to do. I mean, I will be praying over and blessing these items to make sure no bad spirits are attached to my things coming back from this narcissist residence. And I'm just done, y'all. You don't need this in your life. Okay. This is what you need. You need people that want to say, hey, you like coffee mugs? You want to start a business and create our own and sell our coffee mugs online or something and create our own label or coffee mug that we create. I mean, you want to look for that. This gets you nowhere in life. Like this type of stuff gets you nowhere financially, but I'm so glad it happened because this is another video I'm uploading. The Coffee Mug Narcissist. And I'm not showing you the company name or anything like that where these coffee mugs came from because I don't want it to be about a particular company. I just don't. I want to be focused on the issue. So leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And when you're in a situation and you leave that item, these weren't left on purpose. They were left because I couldn't wait to get the hell out of that narcissistic person's house. I couldn't wait to get up out of there. I was ready to go. It just wasn't the happy time. But see, that's what happens when you're trying to help someone out that says, well, I'm always alone. I'm this, and that. And this is what you get. And I mean, I got my cleaning supply back, but I really went out of my way to really try to cater to someone that's basically a borderline senior citizen, y'all. Oh, let me point that out. Age. They say age ain't nothing but a number. It sure is, because this is a borderline senior citizen acting like this. Ain't very mature, huh? Was trying to get a reaction out of me over some coffee mugs that this particular person put the cleaning supply on top of these coffee mugs, trying to get a reaction. Because givers take pride. Givers have a heart. So what this type of stuff does, it offends the genuine giver. So the target was to, or the goal, not the target, the goal was to turn my giving spirit and make it turn into a nightmare. And maybe encouraging me or making me believe that, hey, I should stop giving or something. And I should, to these kind of people. So the plan is I'm done. I don't need this in my life. I'm grateful to the Lord that I got my coffee mugs back. And I'm assuming they are not scratched up. And I'm very grateful to the Lord that I had the money and I purchased 2 more coffee mugs. I'm very grateful to the Lord that I have the cleaning supply. Even though I didn't want it back, hey, money's money. These things add up. This is not no cheap multi-service or multi-purpose cleaner. It's not the cheapest in the store. It's Microban and Fresh Scent, the spray bottle Microban, and I just love it. So this is what I'm dealing with. So I will not be reaching out, texting, or contacting this narcissist or this narcissistic person to say anything. However, it was worth it for this video. I mean, y'all, I'm putting my life in danger to put these videos out here. Okay? Where these mugs came from, this person's armed. They could have shot me down. Okay? But see, that's the difference between a narcissist and someone that's narcissistic. But see, I don't be up in people's house fighting and provoking them. But at the same time, I feel like, gosh, I almost Could have lost my life. But the Lord doesn't want that because I got to upload these videos for y'all and I got to make them interesting. The Coffee Mug Narcissist. Petty. This just goes to show you how bitter people are. Because the whole attack was this too, y'all. Huh. She ain't asked for her stuff back. What's going on with her? She a little bit too quiet. Huh, was she trying to lead the stuff here? Because she want to come back to my house? Hell no. But this is how this narcissistic person thinking. They telling their buddies, she want to just be at my house. Even though this particular house I hadn't been to in over 2.5 years, y'all. Okay, so if I wanted to be there so often, I would have been back. Okay. However, this is how things work out. So again, comment, tell me what you think. And this is just how it works out. The Coffee Mug Narcissist. But the blessing is I now have 4 coffee mugs, my cleaner that I will be doing my laundry and all sorts of cleaning with. And I can have visitors over and we all drink coffee products, sweet tea, lemonade, whatever you like, cranberry juice. And we can just sit down and just drink out of these 12-ounce mugs. Or I can do that with my family. That's automatic because family's in the house. Or I can do it with the visitors because now I have more coffee mugs or more mugs for empathetic people. And that's how you got to start looking at this. You got to start turning it around. Get the focus off the narcissist. And when they return your items and you didn't think they would return them, and you ended up buying more and you have a couple extra. And remember, this is what you get from anybody when you're kind, y'all. Don't be at people's house cussing at them and stuff like that. Just be kind. And if you're kind, even if they are narcissistic, they're going to return your stuff because that's the energy you put out. Now, when you go to people's house cussing them out and you acting like a narcissist, they're going to break your stuff and throw your stuff in the garbage, cuss you out, throw your stuff out the window, drive up to the Goodwill and throw your stuff out the car, or throw your stuff out their car in a cardboard box. They'll do you like that. However, that's not my character. Narcissists know when you're kind to them. They do. And this is the least they could offer. Wrapping it up neatly. These coffee mugs are wrapped up neatly in this bag. That's the least they could offer. But what you need to offer is leaving them alone. This ain't what you need. People like this are just spiteful and just ignorant. It's just too much ignorance. This is childish. The way it was returned, especially with having to put that cleaning item on top of here, something I said I didn't want. The whole rude, nasty, angry, pitiful demeanor of this individual that's basically a borderline senior citizen. But see, senior citizens like that, who gonna take care of them when they get old? Who gonna be helping them? Me? No, I'm not gonna be around for that party. Not for this nutcase. Okay, this is a nutcase. And I did a video on that also. The nutcase narcissist. Okay, so I uploaded that. And there was a video right after. Basically, I had to name the same video 2 different things because there was a flag when I tried to upload it to Facebook. So it thought that the nutcase narcissist video had explicit content. So the video right after that one that I uploaded, this particular type of narcissist is talking about the nutcase narcissist. So check those videos out. And I am going to be enjoying my coffee mugs. I'm going to start with enjoying these coffee mugs because now I have 4 of them. And I'm going to be enjoying these with my family very, very soon. I love y'all so, so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I really, really love y'all so much. And I want to show you this too. Never forget the family rules. These are the family rules that this narcissistic narcissist was not taught, y'all. And this is why I'm down here with this. Okay? So anyway, I love y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Brand new, old, and wrapped up. Brand new. My old items are wrapped up. Thank you so much, y'all. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And I love y'all so, so much. Bye.